Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today what I'll be doing is I'm doing a page for book reading, and what I wanted to do is basically do a page where I can just make a list of all the books that I want. And what I found was just some photos on buildings that I found, and I was just going to try some colors and see how it looks. Here I am just creating a surface page, and just to test out some textures, and just to cover some of the black bits on the actual edges. Um, I wanted to do a, book page because I had seen some other planners doing some book pages and book reviews, and I thought it'd be nice just to read some of the books and possibly do some reviews. I've got a number of books that I wanted to read this year, and I thought, well, let me make a list of them and see where I can find the time to read the books. Here I am making a kind of brown color. This brown color is kind of a combination of three colors, which is red, blue, and yellow. And I was using a little bit more yellow into it, just to not make it so dark. I was just experimenting with this just to see how this brown color would work with color pages, and just to create a texture. And it came out quite well. I was quite surprised that the difference in colors would actually work. And as you can see here, I'm just gaining the texture and putting water on, and just to create the surface. Here I'm just carrying on working on it. I'm just actually putting water on this as well, and so I can kind of dab it and then create the surface effect of what I want to do. It actually was working really well. I started to get the colors right. I also added other colors, a little bit of blue and a little bit of more yellow, and it just kind of worked out quite well. I try to create as light a texture as I can, so when I photocopy it, the page is easier for me to actually write on. Some of the books that I wanted to read are kind of like science fiction books and some classical literature. One of the books that I wanted to read is David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. I never actually read the whole thing. I've only read excerpts from the book. One of my favorite books is Great Expectations. It's one of my favorite Charles Dickens books, but I also tend to like a lot of science fiction or fantasy books. So I've also found some one book called The Wheel of Time. It was a TV series, and I thought, well, why don't I read that? Because there's something like 14 of the books, and I just thought maybe I should do this and then just create a page where I can do a list of the books. Here I am just drawing the pages so that I can work on the surface a bit more. Here's the final page that I've done. It's kind of come out alright. Here I photocopied it. It kind of worked alright. I photocopied it on the other side as well, so I can use basically four pages that I can use. Here I'm cutting it in half, and I'm going to insert that into the planner. Here I'm just punching the holes. This page is actually okay. I was quite happy with it. It's just a little bit unusual, and I tend to like unusual. It's just a little bit dark, but when I write on it, I can see enough of it to actually work on it. Here is the books that I've selected I want to read. I've basically written them on yellow paper that I've cut into strips and I've placed onto the page. The yellow strips are kind of the more important books I want to read, and any other book that I want to read, I've just kind of put at the bottom. Some of the books are academic books, and or technical books that I need to have a look at as well. And some of them are also planner books and books on how to be creative or collage or be more artistic or that kind of type of book. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do a book review. I've got to read one of these books and then I'll give a book review, and I'll be doing that somewhere in the future. As soon as I decide which book I'm going to start off first, I'm just wondering maybe I should start off with a science fiction book and just go from there. Here's the final page. I've reinforced the punch holes. I really like these pages, and I really enjoyed doing this project. I don't know what project I'm going to do next, so I will be looking at the next page to do. I would like to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment, and I will be doing the next project soon. And I will see you then.